We are still the largest economic event in the state of North Carolina.
Okay.
About $6.7 billion come back to the state as a result, with a B, billion, as a result of this event.
It may not be open to the public, but High Point's furniture market brings big money into the entire region every April and October. But it's certainly not the same event it was when it began as the Southern Furnishings Home Show back when Teddy Roosevelt was leaving the White House in 1909.
In the Buckley Report this evening, Bob's going to take a look at how the market continues to adapt and why it is still very much relevant in the age of quick and easy 3D technology.
Some things appear eternal, and in High Point, it's the semi-annual furniture market. Almost every April and October since 1909, thousands have come to the city to see the latest the industry had to offer. Most of the stories lost to time, and a few...
So this is a buyer's guide from 1939.
...recorded in an old market appointment book.
Each furniture company evidently had a page
...that Tammy Covington still has.
This one, for example, says that they missed seeing someone because they're still in Miami.
The event Covington oversees today as the Market Authority CEO is much different than the one her father went to decades ago.
These days, 60% of the buyers who come to market are interior designers. And that is a direct reflection of how you and I as consumers are buying furniture. HGTV has made hiring a designer much more consumable for us.
So how does the event you put on then change because of that change?
That is a great question, because retailers look for a very specific thing when they come to market. What makes a designer successful is discovery. What she's looking for is to arrive at market and find something for that client that her competitor hasn't found.
Which makes you wonder, is the High Point market still a really big deal?
Yes. No question about it.
Tim Stump has been in the business his entire working life, mostly as an analyst and merger and acquisition specialist, and sees the event from the proverbial 30,000-foot level.
There are fewer people, there are fewer exhibitors. Do we really need 12 million square feet in High Point? That big building is mighty vacant on a lot of the floors. A lot of people want their own showrooms outside the main building.
But that still brings people to town and spreads them out a little better.
The industry is not teaching itself. It used to be generational.
Something Chris Morris, who owns Vision Furniture, has seen in his decades in the industry. The market is not what it was 30 years ago.
No.
What is it? I mean, is it still truly valuable?
Oh, the market's extremely valuable. Yeah, that's where everybody comes together every 6 months, sees the new styles, sees the fabrics, you know, all the vendors.
Bringing the city alive.
Looks like New York City every 6 months. So people are enjoying music, live music outside. At the end of the day, I'd say it's a little bit different feel, but a little bit more cosmopolitan.
Morris says the market provides something you'll never get online, even with fancy 3D renderings.
Because I think you still want to come and sit on the pieces. You want to see your sales manager, you want to see the people that are coming from overseas.
It is exposure to a different product than you knew existed. It is what helps set that designer apart when she goes back home and sits down at her desk and decides, was it worth it? We think the answer is yes because of what she's found while she's here.
Hoping the next century is as successful as the first. Where do you think the High Point market will be in 5 or 10 years?
I'm bullish. I think we actually have a very good wave coming. It just hasn't started. And I think High Point's really in a good shape to capture that energy.
Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.
In fact, others have tried to steal this event. Most recently, Las Vegas started a show that it thought could rival High Point, but analyst Tim Stump, who you heard from in Bob's report, says High Point has won that battle. And an interesting side note, the laws created in states like North Carolina because of the market, in Georgia because of the Masters, and Louisville because of the Kentucky Derby were the models Airbnb used to create that business for the cities that didn't have enough hotel capacity to handle those events.